Hello, people. We're in Blake's base right now, and yeah, he's done quite a lot. In addition to just being a American and harvesting oil in any way he fucking can. He found more oil, by the way. His quarry is going along rather well. But that's not what I want to focus on his base. There's a glaring flaw that I already have him beat in, and that is his energy so far. It is basically reliant on this thing right here. Thus, he has to constantly come out here with a bucket and refill the lava. Like so. This is because he refuses to break the aesthetic of his base and do what I have told him to do, and that is to raise the wind turbines up to a height
I'm
in which they will
not
properly
making a
run.
dirt pillar.
I'm not saying out of dirt. You could easily build 2 towers, bro. But because of that, and the fact that he hasn't tried solar power yet, he's quite limited to his energy.
Also, I'm running 500 watts here, okay? With 14 connected machines.
However, even though he is limited by how much power he has, he still has too much oil. It makes me feel like he's Middle Eastern. Egg the Middle Eastern.
I hit you with a slice of bread, and I broke your fucking legs.
It hit me again. One more time. Oh wow, it actually wants to fucking hang on. Oh, it has Unbreaking 1. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm at half heart still. My chest doesn't want to fucking break. Oh, it's hanging on for dear life. Here, fucking take a look at it. It's hanging on for dear life. It just doesn't want to break.
What is that? Fucking hold on. Oh my god, it won't even show me the.
Yeah, that we don't have that mod.
Oh my god, I'm gonna add it at some point.
Oh, that was perfect fucking timing.
That was.
Anyway, so yeah, this is Blake's base so far. Despite his lack of energy, he does have way too much fucking oil. Thus, he has given me 500 and... Hold on, let me redo the math. He's given me 540, essentially blocks of oil. Or I should say buckets.
And I could verify that if I break one.
Yeah, each one of these
And place it down
is
separate.
90 buckets. And, well, 90 times 6 is...
Yeah, it's 90.
Yeah. I doubt that I'm talking to a bunch of retards. I might be. Alex, if you're watching this, fuck you. Anyway. My apologies to anyone who is not the specified Alex. You know who you are. You know who you are. Anyway. But, yeah, so his quarry is what we are going to be working on. We're going to be making our own today, which, I know it looks really fucking complicated, but all the orange blocks are literally just this. Like, all of this is just this. So the really complicated part is the actual wiring. That's the complicated part. That, and I'm gonna have to make storage for it. In addition, we are going to be finishing up the base. I didn't get the entirety of the floor done. However, I did also not get the roofing done. So y'all are gonna have a pretty nice time lapse of me doing both of those things.
Imagine time lapses. Definitely don't.
I have like one per video, bro.
I actually don't, surprisingly. I do have a lot of it, but not...
Yeah, like, I think I have one per video, which, that's not a lot, considering I've only made 3 fucking videos. This is the 3rd one. But yeah, quite literally, he has a lot of fucking oil. Though we did figure out, we did figure out that it does actually extract the oil from his quarry of oil over here, which isn't a problem for him because he has more, but that is a problem for me. My areas are really fucking scarce. I essentially have the Canada of oil, not including Alberta. I'm talking about the Northern Territories.
Which, to be honest, I am draining all my oil right now.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, you have a shit ton more. That's just the oil over here. You have
Yeah.
so many more fucking veins of it.
I can go down in like 2 layers and grab all of it. And these are almost done.
I have to fucking do shit. I'm pretty sure I still have to make an oil pump. So that's gonna be fun. But now it is time to go back to... yeah, I found a cave, so there's a waypoint there. But it is time to go back to the Empire. And with that, we say goodbye to Blake. Okay, now that we're here at the base, yeah, I got a decent chunk of the floor done. Not too much, not too little. Wiring is back there, showed y'all that last video. This is everything I have done. I have the bronze foundry, the Mark 1 quarry, an electric furnace, and the oil refinery. Electric furnace is going to be for something else, but we will need that, that, and that. We're going to need more power cables, find a chest, dump shit into it. I'm going to need a lot more gold for bronze, which I have figured out is actually something rather important that I didn't know was important. We're also gonna need a good bit of steel, so means literally doing this. Yeah, it's boring. Though one steel, well, sorry, one iron gets you 1 steel, so that is a plus side. But let's go ahead and get our quarry placed down. Back on some fucking leggings, because Blake broke ours. And now we hike up here to the oil, otherwise known as America. Once we get the quarry placed down, we can get, well, everything else placed down. Yes, I want to do it up here on a mountain, just because, well, I think that'd be fitting for me to carve out a chunk of the mountain. so right here is our oil deposit, which not quite a lot. Not a lot at all. And the quarry, I think I want to go right here. Oh, okay, so it goes the way that I point it. Okay, so I want it to dig out this way. Do 24 blocks. Okay, that is not digging the right way. Oh wait, it's the side that has the vent, isn't it? Okay, look guys, I might be a little slow. I might be a tad slow. Well, I'm gonna do it that way. Okay. If you're wondering, I'm trying to get it to where it's placed going this way, but it does not want to. You know what? Fine. It can go that way. Bruh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the direction. Okay, well that's directly in the way of the fucking oil. You know what? That shouldn't get in the way of the base. Yeah, that shouldn't. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. So I guess this will be where we build the quarry. Machinery and everything will be put down, but first we gotta get back down there, sleep, hopefully let the rain subside, and we should also probably light up the mountain, and probably deforest it a little bit. And I can see now I already have a skeleton on my ass, and there's a zombie. Yeah, my area is dangerous as shit. Oh, that was a dumb idea. Free XP though. Oh yeah, I did this with a sleeping bag. I thought it was funny to just have basically a blanket. But we are going to, well, actually start doing shit now with electronics and everything else. Give me my steel. Not a lot of steel. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna need these. Not gonna need that. I should probably go ahead and get this place down, which is going to go right. Wait. Okay. It doesn't like pick blocking power cables apparently. It goes right there and connects like that. This is gonna turn gold and copper into bronze. I'm gonna need bronze in a little bit. I remember correctly, I'm gonna need it for something actually coming up. I am gonna get one of these later, not right now. I have everything to make it. I just don't want to waste iron like that. So I need to get pipe emptiers and pipe fillers. These are going to be handy. Of course, it costs a shit ton of iron. But that's not what we're currently after. We are currently after an oil pump. If I can find the damn thing. You would think it'd be near the quarry. Ah, see, like I said, we're gonna need bronze. So that is 5. Everything else I already have. Which means I need to grab this. Take that, shove that there, and now we are making gold. Well, bronze. Yeah, we're making gold, and then we're gonna be making bronze. 3, 4, 5. There we go. 4 and 5, which is actually just enough from the looks of it. Oh, perfect. It only takes 1. That's great to know. Why do I have a clump of XP up here? I do have oil tanks. And that is the 5 that we needed. And that is our oil pump. Now, yep, I had to make sure I had everything. Like I said, we might need power cables. I'm going to take one of these just because we're going to need some form of energy to run, well, all of it. And yeah, we're definitely going to need more power cables. God, there's so much shit over here. This is... I know it doesn't seem like a lot of work, but I've done most of this off camera, and it's an insane amount of fucking work. So kudos to Blake for actually sitting through all of this without getting bored or anything. Actually, knowing him, he probably did get bored. He just he'll refuse to admit it for like ever. And that is actually perfect spot for our okay, yeah, perfect spot. I didn't bring a fucking axe. Go. That is going to start pumping oil, turning the oily rock into, well, just rock. Fluid pipes. Get to come out of here. And actually get to be connected. Oh. Actually, wait. Why am I doing that? it would quite literally just be easier to raise it up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mine this out for easier access. There we go. And now, this just expects a little bit of power. Which I still think is a little insane that it expects power and oil. But I mean, if it has preferences, it has preferences. And now I can just fast travel to the America, which I haven't been doing. Have a waypoint. And we have to make a lot more solar. Our electronic furnace is doing pretty good. I forgot to... Knew I forgot something. I knew I forgot something. Just didn't realize that that something happened to be one of the most important parts. I placed it backwards. Does this also... of course it also requires energy. It was dumb to ask. I knew I should know. That's the waypoints, Empire. Sorry, my knee hit the thing. It is getting nighttime. So, what I think we're gonna do, I already have some on me, okay. We're gonna make an axe and clear out some trees up there. 2 axes, just because I know how costly, 3, fuck it. Dump the random shit I have on me up there. Don't need the sticks. We'll probably need that. This is just another chest with random shit in it. Yeah, I'm despite me wanting to be organized, I'm not very. Oh, a liquid tank. I should probably make one of those just so I can, well, carry shit. But I think we need to make a turbine. Fuck. Measuring tape. Okay. As soon as I actually start getting circuitry and stuff, I am gonna start actually making the armor. The chest piece requires you to fight a fucking wither, which is kinda insane. But I mean, it does give you what I can only assume is in-game gear. And then, of course, you have your bronze blend. But this bronze is not the same as this bronze, despite it having the exact same name. Okay, now, how expensive are the wind turbines gonna be? Oh. Ugh. That's still rather costly with the iron bars. 'Cause, yeah. it's just power connectors now, which are actually really easy to make. Of course, I don't have any of the stuff that is required to make it because I'm a moron, but sorry, I ate some chocolate earlier. It's cheap. Dried kelp, copper ingot. That's not the best thing to look at. Neither is that. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to smelt down some copper, but we have enough copper for that. So what we do is we go list waypoints. Home. That will bring us to this ugly ass thing. In which we will check this for kelp real quick. Ah, well, there's some copper. And yep, there's some kelp. Should also probably take that crystal. It will help in the future. Oh, and there's some fucking gold. Well, well, well. Go ahead and take those manuals. I didn't even know you could do that, but alright. Go ahead and take that copper with us. Forgot that stack. Is there anything up here that I'm missing that I could take? Free power connector. I mean, hell, I ain't gonna complain about free power connector. But yeah, see? And it's literally that cheap. Cheap as dirt. Though it does cost a decent bit in terms of everything else that is required to make it, like solar panels. I need blue glass. Pretty easy to get, actually. It has to be specifically blue glass, and I do not know why. But now that we have that, we can make a wind turbine, which is going to be helpful to make sure that the energy is running 24/7. Because, oh yeah, and yeah, it's already drained this entire thing. It's already drained it of oil. Which is insane to think about. And that right here is why we brought the axes. Fuck you. That is enough space for a turbine, though. I do not know where the hell you are getting and not enough from. That is very, very clearly enough. Yes, I'm building this ugly fucking platform just for the damn turbine. There we go. '54 efficiency. I'll take it. Huh? It should be draining out of these as well. Is this gonna require its own piping? Let me guess, it will. Yellow, yellow, okay. Alright, looks like we're hopping back in a call with Blake. So quick little transition. Okay, so after talking to Blake and figuring out a couple things, I figured out what I did wrong, and I also figured out what I was missing. I did get it to work, but I will show that off next episode. That being said, I think I'm going to end it off here. We did quite a bit. Sadly, though, we didn't get to work on the base. But don't worry, I will have that done by next episode. I'll do it in between. I will also go on a couple mining trips, get some more resources and everything. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I put a good amount of effort into it. I'm trying to get better at doing this, and honestly, I would absolutely love if you left a like or even subscribed. That being said, this Fox is signing off.